guys, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be like a fun little sit down video, something a little bit different to a makeup tutorial. I feel like these videos are really fun to film and it allows you guys to get to know me a little bit better. So I thought I would sit down today and do the like reading your assumptions about me video. I've seen a bunch of people doing this recently on YouTube, so I thought I would jump on the bandwagon and do it myself. So I actually asked you guys on Instagram to send through some of your assumptions about me and I can respond to them in today's video. I have actually had a quick skim through some of them and I'm actually excited. Like some of them are a little bit like, what? Kind of crazy, kind of weird, kind of maybe, I don't know, bit uncomfortable to talk about, but I guess that's the whole point of this video. So yeah, I think this is going to be hopefully interesting for you guys. So let's just jump straight into it. I have my phone here. I screenshot all of them so that I could just like easily go through them on my phone. So I'm kind of just gonna go through the screenshots and just see what comes up. So the first one is, you don't swear much because you are a classy, cultured lady. I would consider myself a cultured, classy lady, but when I get to know you really well, I do actually tend to drop a swear word here and there. I don't do it online just because I feel weird swearing online. Like occasionally I think in some of my videos I've probably dropped like a swear word here and there, but I'm definitely a lot more like filtered in terms of swearing on camera. I definitely pick my time and place, but yeah, I definitely do drop a swear word here and there. The next one is really funny to me. So this one is, you secretly eat meat when you're drunk. So for those of you who don't know, I am a vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for 3 years, just over 3 years now. And I am very proud to say that I have never given in to eating meat while I've been drunk. There have been a few nights where I've been tested because like when you're drunk, all you feel like eating is like chicken nuggets. And like, I'll admit, I do crave a chicken nugget. It's weird. I don't know. I think it's more the batter that you crave, not necessarily like the chicken. Because I mean, let's face it, the chicken in chicken nuggets isn't really chicken, is it? But yeah, I think it's definitely like the batter that you crave. But I just go for like French fries. Like I will down some French fries when I'm drunk. I love a good old French fry or like a hash brown or something like that. But no, very proud to say I've never eaten meat while I'm drunk. I haven't eaten meat for the last 3.5 years. So pretty proud of myself. The next one is, you didn't hate school. I definitely didn't hate school. I also didn't love it. I think I was just kind of like on the fence. Like it was just one of those things. I had to go 5 days a week. So I may as well like just make the most of it or like make it as enjoyable as possible. I definitely didn't enjoy the friendship group that I was a part of in school. I think I may have spoken about this on my channel before, but like as soon as I finished school, I completely dropped all of the friends that I had. Like my friendship group completely changed. Funnily enough, I ended up becoming really good friends with people that I went to school with that I wasn't friends with in school. So it's weird how that works. But in terms of like academic wise, I've never been a huge academic, but the subjects that I did in school were all pretty fun subjects. Like I did music, drama, hospitality, business, and then obviously like maths and English. So I had some pretty chill subjects in there that I really enjoyed, and like the people that I got to do those subjects with were really fun. So I feel like that definitely helped. Like I definitely enjoyed school more because of the subjects that I was doing, and I was very involved in like the performing arts and like musicals and stuff, so that was really fun. So yeah, I wouldn't say I like hated school, but I was very excited to finish and just kind of be independent and be my own person and not have to see everyone every single day of my life. This next one says, you're super down to earth and not that much of a girly girl. This is 100% true. I feel like a lot of people get this idea of me that I like, because I like to do my hair and wear pretty clothes and put on makeup, that they just assume that I'm like a real big girly girl. But honestly, if I'm like not filming or if I don't have anywhere to kind of go that's like an occasion, most of the time I'm not wearing makeup, I'm in trackies and my hair is up in a messy bun. And I love that. Like I live for that. Ben and I also, we go camping a lot. I absolutely love camping. I like being in the middle of nowhere, even if there's no toilet or shower. Like I absolutely love that kind of lifestyle. I'm definitely not like a materialistic person at all. I enjoy nice things, but like it's not a big deal to me. So yeah, I like 100%, I'm super down to earth. Like I'd be happy living the rest of my life in trackies, a messy bun and no makeup in a caravan park. Like I'd be chill with that. This next one says you have a small group of close friends. I do. I keep my friendship circle very small. I wouldn't say I'm picky with the people that I give my time to, but I think I've just learnt over like a few really shitty friendships that I've had previously. I've really learnt who to give my time to and who not to give my time to. So yeah, I do keep my friendship circle pretty small and I love it that way. I do have like a really close friendship group that I have had since I finished school. We finished school 9 years ago now, so we've all stayed really, really close since then. And yeah, I would say that they're just like my tight little circle and I absolutely love them. They're like family to me, so it's really nice that I do have them there. And then in terms of like the industry, I also keep my circle really small in there as well. So the only real friend that I've got in the industry is Casey, and I absolutely adore her. She's like the sister I never had. And I think it's safe to say like both her and I keep our circle pretty small. At the end of the day, like this industry, as much as you get a chance to meet a lot of people, it's still business. So you do have to be really careful with who you associate with and who you choose to spend your time with in the industry, because it's business, and business and friendship is like a really tricky one to kind of juggle. So yeah, I like to keep my circle small in that sense because of that. This next one, I cracked up laughing when I read this. So it says, you're a bit of a prude. I love this because it's so true. 100% true. I don't know like what impression other people have of me, but I am such a prude. I always have been. The only people that I've ever been like intimate with, like had sex with or hooked up with, are people that I'm dating. And I've only really had 3 real like proper boyfriends, and those relationships were like 2 years or more. I've never hooked up with someone that I'm not dating. The only person actually was Ben. When we first met, we were like kind of hooking up and hanging out for maybe like 2 or 3 months before we made it official. So he's the only person I've ever hooked up with that I haven't been dating, and we ended up dating anyway. But even in a relationship, like I'm a bit of a prude. I'm pretty boring. I just don't have a high sex drive, and I think that's why. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I honestly, like it is what it is. I'm not embarrassed by that. I don't know. I don't go crazy in the bedroom. I'm not like that. I like to keep it pretty simple, pretty low key. That's me. So this one says you were good at school and graduated with a high score. So I've definitely never been like super academic. And like I said earlier, the subjects that I did in school were all pretty fun subjects, like pretty practical, hands-on subjects. I think it's different all over the world, and even in Australia, like the scoring system at the end of school. So here in Queensland, it's like an OP system. And basically an OP1 is the best score that you can get, and then an OP25 maybe, that's like the worst score you can get. So my goal in school was just to get a single digit OP. I didn't want to put too much pressure on myself because I knew that my career outside of school wasn't going to be like medicine, law, any of that stuff. Like I just knew that that wasn't me. So I didn't need to get a super good OP, but I still wanted to do well, and I still wanted to like be proud of myself when I finished school. So yeah, my goal was to get a single digit OP, and I ended up getting an OP8, which is crazy because it literally means nothing. As soon as you're out of school, your OP means nothing. But still, I guess I was really proud of myself that I stuck to my goal and I did it. This next one says you went to a private school. I did. So from grade 5 to grade 12, I went to a private school, but before that, from prep to grade 5, I'd been to 2 different state schools. The next one says you want 3 kids. 2 to 3. I'm an only child, so like just based off that, I feel like I definitely don't want 1. I would definitely want more than 1 child. Not that like I didn't like being an only child or it was bad or anything. I don't know. I kind of want like a bigger family. I want my children to grow up with like siblings. Ben and I were literally talking about this the other day, and I think any more than 3 would be like crazy, like too full on. But I definitely want more than 1. So yeah, we've agreed on like 2 or 3, just depending on how things go, because obviously you can't really plan that stuff. But yeah, I would love to have 2 or 3 kids. The next one says you have heavy periods. I used to, but recently it has changed, weirdly enough. So usually like the first day of my period is really, really heavy. And then the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th day, if it even makes it to the 5th day, is pretty light and pretty like chill. I get really, really bloated and really bad cramps the day before my period. But previously, like years ago, when I was on contraception, because I'm not on contraception anymore, I have had the worst periods ever. Like I remember there was one night, it was like maybe 11:30 at night, and I'd already been asleep, but I'd woken up and I was in the most excruciating period pain ever. Like I couldn't lay flat. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but like when you have that much stomach pain that you have to lie in like the fetal position to kind of ease the pain a little bit. So that was me in bed in the fetal position, like crying because I was in so much pain. And poor Ben was like, what do I do? Do I take you to the hospital? Like it was so bad. And I don't know if it was this, but I think it might have just been to do with like the pill that I was on at the time. But yeah, now that I've been off contraception for, I think it's been like 6 to 8 months that I've been off contraception, I feel like my body has kind of like regulated a bit and gone back to normal. So now I only experience like a heavy period on the first day, and then it's really light after that until it finishes. I'm so glad, because seriously, like heavy periods suck, man. If you guys struggle with heavy periods, I feel for you. Like I really, really do. Okay, so this next one says your partner and you aren't big drinkers and would prefer to cuddle up and watch a movie. Yes, 100% now. I think back in the day when Ben and I first started dating, because we were like freshly 18, we actually met when we were 17. He turned 18 like 3 months before me, and he loves going out and having drinks with friends and like being social and all of that. And I've never really been into it. So when he turned 18, he got right into like, not the clubbing scene, but he just enjoyed going out and drinking with friends, whereas I was never really into it. I did do it a few times, but I kind of just hated it. Like I've always been the type of person that would just much rather stay at home, watch a movie and fall asleep when I'm tired, whereas Ben was definitely more of a partier. But I'd say in the last like 2 to 3 years, he has kind of come over to my side of things, and he definitely prefers to stay in. We always joke now about how old we're getting, because like on a Friday night we're in bed by like 9 o'clock, laying in bed watching a movie, and it's just like so nice. I don't know, like we just really enjoy it, and we'll always laugh about how we're like so crazy being in bed together on a Friday night watching a movie. Like, are we at that point in our lives? Yes. But we love it, and we wouldn't change it for the world. So Ben's definitely had his stages where he enjoyed going out and doing all of that. I've never been into it, but now we're kind of at like the same stage, which is really nice. So yeah. This next one says you hate conflict. Which, I don't know. I don't think anyone likes conflict. Like, does anyone actually really enjoy conflict? I don't think I hate conflict though. I think it's necessary sometimes. I'm definitely willing to stand up for myself if the situation calls for it, but at the same time, like I'm not going to go out of my way and create drama and conflict just for the fun of it. I haven't had a lot of conflict in my life. Like I kind of brush off a lot of things because I don't want to have to deal with conflict. But if it's that big of a deal, and like I believe that I have a right to kind of stand up for myself and it's going to cause conflict, like I'm prepared to enter into that conflict if I need to, if that makes any sense. This one says you would consider going vegan. I've definitely considered it before. I just don't know if I really could do it. Decisions that I make in life, I try and be as cruelty-free as possible. So like, I don't know if you guys have noticed on my vlog channel or whatever, but I've transitioned completely from drinking normal milk to almond milk, and that's something I'd wanted to do for ages, and I tried it and I just couldn't do it because of the taste. I couldn't get used to the taste, but I stuck with it and I persisted, and I am now fully transitioned to almond milk, and I feel really good about that. I'm always trying vegan foods. Like I love trying like the vegan cheeses, and like I don't know, I'm intrigued by them. I just don't know if I'd ever be able to go entirely vegan. I have a lot of issues with my iron. I'm quite iron deficient, and I'm already struggling with that, like staying on top of that. And I feel like being vegan, you have to really be on top of your health and like the nutritional value of the foods that you're eating. And I already don't feel like I'm as on top of that as I should be being vegetarian. So as much as I would love to be vegan and completely cruelty free, I just don't, at this stage, I don't think I'm able to do it. But then again, who's to say in a year's time, I might be vegan. I might not be. Okay, the last one says it's kind of cut off at the end, but I think I get the general gist of it. It says you are down to earth and not easily influenced by the social media industry in regards to dressing a certain way, I think it says, and then I'm not sure what else, but yes, 100%. I have like a love-hate relationship with this industry. I love being in the industry and getting to share my life with you guys and like in some ways be somewhat of a role model. And I know people hate that because when you sign up to being a YouTuber, you're not signing up to being a role model. I'm sorry, yes you are. 100% yes you are. And I love that. I love being able to like make a positive impact on people's lives and, I don't know, help people and educate people on makeup and life and my personal life experiences and sharing them with you guys. I love that. But I kind of hate the stigma that comes with being an online social media influencer, guru, all of that jazz. Like, it can be a really detrimental industry to your mental health. So you have to stay pretty strong and you have to be like pretty certain of who you are before you enter the industry. Otherwise it is really, really easy to let it get the better of you. I think because it's an industry based around numbers, it's really tricky. So like based on the number of followers and how many likes you get per photo and how many subscribers you have, how many views your videos get, you're constantly comparing yourself to the person that uploaded an hour before you, or like it's really hard to kind of stay in your own lane and just stay on your own path and not get influenced by other people that are doing well or like overtaking you in followers. I really try and not give a crap about numbers at all. Like, I don't know if anyone else even notices this, but on Instagram I go up and down. Like some weeks I will gain and then other weeks I will lose more than I've gained. So at the moment I am losing more followers on Instagram than I'm gaining, and I don't know why. I don't really care because at the end of the day, I'm so lucky to be in this industry and I'm so lucky to do what I do. Yes, my work and business is affected by my numbers, but I started this because I wanted to post what I wanted to post. I could very easily build my audience very quickly by posting things that are very not me. I choose to stay genuine and grow slower because I don't know, I just feel more comfortable doing that. I feel like it's more authentic, more real, more me. I don't know if that's making any sense. I don't want to like throw anyone under the bus by what I'm saying because I have a lot of respect for everyone in this industry. It's a really difficult industry, but at the same time, like we're really lucky to be able to do what we do. So it's hard. I definitely have a love-hate relationship with it. More love than there is hate, but I stay in my own lane. I just keep doing what I'm doing. I don't follow trends. I don't get caught up in drama, and I like it that way and I'll always remain that way. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that is everything. I'm going to stop it there because I feel like this video is already going to be pretty long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned some more things about me. If you want to see another video like this reacting to different assumptions, then let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.
Just say you feel the way that I feel. I'm bisexual, so we should be sexual. You got something that